Did you know they added a new weapon type here into COD Mobile, this being the Prestige weapon? And I'm going to kind of explain what's going on with this, talk about if these are the highest tier weapon in the entire game, and how you go about getting one of these each season. So it's so special, it actually gets its own category. Over here on the left, we have weapons, we have mythical, and we have legendary. But now in one of the newer updates, Prestige weapons are all the way over here, and you would think since it gets its own category, like this isn't bundled in with legendary mythic, that these would be the highest rarity type in the entire game. But it doesn't directly say that, but I don't think this is the case. So this actually started a few seasons ago. In season 4, they released the Death Scythe Prestige. At the time, Prestige weapons weren't their own class of weapons. This was essentially just a legendary weapon at the time, but throughout the seasons, they've kind of gone more and more on this season. How you got this weapon is you had to buy 3 different lucky draws and get the final reward. So whatever that lowest probability in a lucky draw is, it wasn't just for getting, legendary weapons in a lucky draw, whatever that final percentage was. So if it was like an operator bundle, you had to get that operator. If it was a lucky draw that had 2 different legendary weapons, you had to get whatever had the lowest probability. So you got to get the rarest thing in a lucky draw to be able to get this, and you had to do that 3 different times. Then they did it again in season 5 with the AK-47 can't pronounce that Prestige. Once again, it's a cool looking blueprint, but I don't know if it necessarily classifies as being its own weapon type. Once again, you had to buy 3 different final items in a lucky draw, whatever the rarest probability. Now they're continuing again here in season 1. This being the MX9 Heartless Prestige. Looks pretty cool, and they went one above, so you can already see I've got 1 legendary weapon this season. I got the new mythical weapon, so that counts as one of my slots. And now if I get another final lucky draw thing and then another one, I'll get this. But you can even go one farther with that, and if you get 4 of them, I think this is a border for your name, which is kind of cool, but I don't know if buying the entirety of 4 lucky draws is worth it. It says, chat bubble, Heartless Prestige, chat bubble of the design with the weapon MX9 Heartless Prestige. Could care less about that. I kind of want to get this. I don't know, maybe I'll do, if there's 2 more lucky draws that are really cool, maybe we'll go in and we'll get this bad boy. But for me personally, these weapons don't do a ton. As you can see, they have the gold border just like a legendary weapon would have. It comes with a kill effect and from beneath. So it just got a few things to it, but it's not a mythical. These don't have unique inspects. These don't have the crazy, it doesn't have that mythical really feel to it, but yet it gets its own weapon class. But to me, these are just glorified legendary weapons. These are just legendary weapons with maybe a little bit extra to it, which this to me is, that's really all they are. But I guess if you are someone who buys a lot of lucky draws, these are additional items you're going to get each season, because from this point they plan on probably doing one of these each season. And if you're someone who ends up buying the entirety of 3 lucky draws each season, now you're going to get a bonus legendary. I'm not really sure if they're, that's a pretty nice iron sight. I'm not really sure if they're worth going out on their own, because to get one of these you'd have to buy essentially the entirety of 3 lucky draws, which end up being close to like $300-400, making these one of the most expensive weapons in the entire game. This one looks pretty sick. MX9 I think in battle royales pretty cool. Maybe we'll get it. If I do, I will update you. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the Prestige weapons here in COD Mobile. In this video we explained how you get them and kind of where they rank in terms of legendary and mythical. If I had to put them, they'd be right in between. So there's legendary, Prestige, and then mythical are obviously still the top dogs at the end of the day. If you're new to sub, I greatly appreciate it. If you love, like, comment, thank you a ton. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.